Thanks for stopping by today, guys. I'm going to show you every step to mining Hush for just any reason if you're mining on your personal computer or your gaming PC. But I'm going to show you the easiest way to set it up, and I'm going to show you step by step on what you need and how to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is also for NVIDIA only. AMD is pretty similar, so if you just want to watch the video and show, you just download a different miner. It's very similar. But what is Hush? It's a private implementation of zero cash. So pretty much what that means for us as miners is we're going to be using Equihash, which is the algorithm right here. So we're going to be using the, I think it's the DW or EWFB miner, and I'll show you guys where to link that. But I'm going to show you step by step on how to do this. I'm going to try to make it short and sweet for you. And then also, if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below, and I'll make sure I answer them and just everything. So it should be good. So this is their website, Hush. They have a lot of cool stuff. So once you're here, you go to Tools, and the first thing you're going to need is the wallet. So then you're going to download the wallet, and then it's just, obviously if you're using Linux, you want to download that one, or Windows, just choose your Windows wallet. That's what I'm personally using. And then once you have that downloaded, you're just going to run it, and then it's going to take a minute to set up. It's going to do a few things, and then you're going to have this program right here. So then after you have this program right here, you're going to go to own addresses. So just leave that up, and we'll leave that later. And then I want to show you guys why I'm showing you how to mine Hush and why this is coming up. Because Hush in the last 7 days has gone up 365%. And on this PC, it is currently the most profitable thing you can mine, and that's mainly with NVIDIA. And then in 24 hours, estimating at 3.36 Hush coins, and they're worth a pretty good amount. So there could be more profitability in this in the future. And then also from what I've read, that this coin actually might see the light of day. It has a lot of backing and shit like that, so we'll just see how it goes. Obviously, if you want to, you can just mine it and trade it for Litecoin or Monero or Ethereum, whatever you want. But I might keep a few of these around just in case it does double up. But let's just get right into it. So the mining pool I'm going to have you guys go to is called hushmine.pro, and the reason I'm choosing this pool in particular is because it has a 0% mining fee. I repeat, a 0% mining fee. That's really good. That's why this is the most profitable way to do this. So then once you're on this this website, you're going to go to connect. And then obviously if you're using AMD or if you want to mine with your CPU, you can use these other things, but this is strictly for NVIDIA. So then once you're in NVIDIA, you want to download the EWBF's miner 0.3.4b. And if you already mine Zcash or Zencash, I have videos on my channel on how to do that. You already have this miner. So essentially you could just copy that miner and then reuse it, or if you don't have it, so just download this and you'll get it right there. And then I'll show you guys how, if you already have a Zcash miner, I'll just show you guys how to actually do that. So then you go here, so let's say you have Zencash. You just want to just copy this right here. I'll use the mining pool hub one. So copy that, paste it, and then we can rename this Hushmine, and I'll name it Hushmine YouTube. So then once we have this, you can just go in there, and this is the one you've already used to mine Zencash or Zcash, because it does use Equihash, which is the same algorithm. So then once you're in here, you want to go to 0.3.4.b, and then you want to go to, so then open this with WordPad or Notepad. I usually use WordPad because it's just nicely laid out. So then once you have this up, you're going to want to go back to that website right here. So then this is the server right here. So I'm in the US, so I'm going to copy us.hushmine.pro. So once we copy that, we can paste it over in here. And this is pretty simple, guys, but I'm going to take it slow just so you can take time to actually gather this all in, because it's just, there's no reason to rush through this other than you're not mining. But we can change the port to, so on here it's 9009. So this is going to be the same. The first two are going to be the same for you guys if you're in the US, but obviously you're smart enough to just change it if you're in EU or Asia. And then this is where the username is different than Zcash. So the username, you're going to use your Hush address, your wallet address. So you're going to want to copy this. So once you have this up, don't copy mine. You're going to have your own on here. If you copy mine, it's just going to mine for me, and you know, I'd really appreciate that. But just go here, copy this. Oh, didn't mean to click that. So once we copy that, we can paste that right here. And then the .x is what you want to name your rig. So this is if your main mining rig. You can name it like main mining rig or whatever, but I'm just going to keep it as X, keep it short and sweet. But the password is also going to be X. So then, yeah, so then you're good there. So then you want to just save this. Save, and then you have that all set up. Close that. So then, now that we have that all set up, you should be able to go to hushmine.youtube and then go in there again. So then this is, I already had it open right here. but you should just be able to run it. And then you can view this right here. You can view current pool. It's going to show the pool right there, and then it's going to show you if it's finding algorithms and things to solve. So that means it's up and running. And then after you've done that, you can go back to the website itself, go to home. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you want to run this as administrator for the first time. I apologize. And if this file is not here, it's because Windows deleted it. You do have to turn off Windows Defender for these miners, because it's a lot of them are .batch files, and Windows hates .batch files. So does Google Chrome. So you're gonna have to make sure this is here for it to ever work. But once you have that going, you can come to right here, type in your Hush address right here, because this site doesn't have, you don't have to sign up for this site, which is pretty cool. It's fully anonymous. So once you type that in right there, you click check status, and it'll actually show you what you're mining. But this check status button does not work sometimes. Sometimes you got to click it a few times and it takes a minute for it to actually load. It's because so many people are actually mining Hush right now because it's so profitable that the site's not used to the upkeep. But as long as you're getting paid and everything's working, then you're doing good. So then you can just click check status, and it'll show you what worker's mining what, and stuff like that. But yeah, just click check status there, and then if it says you're mining souls and you have like a number, then that means it's up and running. And you can also mine this with your CPU too, which is pretty cool. But I also want to go into like why mine Hush. From the profitability in the last, I mean, look at that, 365% in the past 7 days. That's crazy. No one can predict that. Same with Z Classics at 471. But I've seen Z Classic and Hush kind of just knocking each other off the throne here, back in there. So if you just check it, and you can switch back and forth. You mine Hush for a little while, you mine this for a little while. But Hush actually has the same amount of coins in circulation as Bitcoin. It's 21,000 or 21 million, and so that means the price of Hush can go pretty high if people support this. And I mean, they do have a nice setup here, the nice UI, and at the end of the day, that really does matter. If you have a nice UI and you have a nice website and you have a nice slogan like developed by the people for the people, people will get behind something like this. So me personally, I might keep a few of these coins around instead of trading them all for the more profitable coins like Litecoin and Monero and shit like that. Or I've actually been interested in Cardano lately. But this is a nice website, nice UI, so it might get a little bit of backing behind it. So make sure you just keep your eye on the price and their future updates and stuff like that. But this coin does seem pretty new, so just make sure you're trading a little bit of it for the other coins unless you're really behind it. But yeah, that's about it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything or you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, or you like the video. Just say I like the video, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's about it. If you want more videos on the most profitable coin, how to mine it, just subscribe, and I'll show you guys how to do it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.